wish that every day of the year could have the love that we feel on Christmas Day. Every
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sade, also known as the Paradise Sims on here and on my socials. For those that are joining me back, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to join the Discord so you guys can stay connected. And for those that are new here, hey! Be sure to subscribe to those post notifications so you guys can get notified for all my uploads. First and foremost, happy holidays for me to all you guys who celebrate. I am so happy to be bringing you guys back with another mods video. I'm going to be introducing some new families that you guys might see coming up in a few weeks. And we're going to be showcasing a few mods. I'll be including some holiday mods, but I'll also be doing just some general mods that you guys can include in your gameplay all year round. So as always, be sure to stick around for the rest of the video and check out the description below for links. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. Getting straight into it, I'm going to use my sim here, Amala, and her grandmother, Lucille, to demonstrate one of the first mods that I think is perfect for the holiday season, and that is the holiday drama mod. And I'm going to use Lucille to demonstrate. And essentially what this mod does is it adds interactions in your pie menu for your sims to throw the little typical holiday drama, holiday shade that you see during the holiday season when you go to Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. So the interactions are so funny. We got interactions such as, do you even know your child's baby mother? Do you even know your child's father? Didn't you cheat on your partner? When are you gonna give me some grandkids? When's the divorce happening? Oh, you finally got a job. I see you brought your appetite. And I think the perfect one for this situation, and the thing is, this is the holiday drama mod, but I feel like you can maybe use this year round so you can like get some gameplay out of it as well. For this one, you're still not pregnant. For this one, I'm gonna have Lucille tell Amala, wow, that's brave of you to wear that outfit. Because I guess you could maybe say this dress is a little short.
Quink, aber.
Exenoisance? Wasusa!
So your sims will get a buff from it, specifically the sim that is like basically whoever catches the shade. And so Amala got a notification that said, bravery looks good on me, too bad fashion can't do the same for you. And she also got a buff as well. Fashionably questionable from Outfit Choice, brave. Oh honey, it's just called daring. Some people just don't get it, but Amala will take brave as a compliment, I guess. So I think that's a funny little mod that you can add in to bring a little more interaction and storytelling to your game if you have, you know, family members that have difficult family dynamics, or you got just a shady aunt who's all up in your sim's business. So definitely would recommend the holiday drama mod. For this next mod, I want to highlight a cool little mod from the creator Ravishing that I think would be cute for little cozy nights during the cold winters with your sims during the holidays, and that is this functional s'mores tray. So the s'mores option, base game EA option, has to be done at a campfire. So the creator Ravishing was able to put the s'mores option that you get with like being at a campfire into several different like cute little decorative pieces that you can choose to either grab a s'more on the go, and you can grab like a party size or a single for serving or a family size, but then your sims also have the option to roast marshmallows at several different fireplaces and grills in their household so they don't have to have a campfire. So for this one, I'm gonna have Bo, and this is Amala's brother. I'm gonna have Bo come here and I can't listen to these Real Housewives right now. I cannot. So now he's roasting little marshmallows so that he can make a s'more. And I might have Amala. So now he ate the little marshmallow. I'm gonna have Amala go make one as well since we're here. So now he has a little s'more, and I think that's just so cute for like little cozy nights inside the house, like when opening presents or setting out presents the night before. So definitely would recommend the s'mores tray by Ravishing. Okay, man, go ahead and eat your little s'more. For the next mod, I'm going to be highlighting some like recolors or swatches of the functional pile of presents that comes with the seasons pack. The ones I like are by the creator SYB, and also variations from Vision Pixels. And these are functional where your Sims can add presents, they can open presents with, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna use Amala's mom. This is Aisha. I'm gonna use Aisha to go ahead and add a present to the pile. And so then it'll, of course, add more to the pile or whatnot. So I definitely like the reswatch and the recoloring of these and the different variations that come from both creators. It adds so much more realism to it. Your Christmas tree looks so much more fuller. Like, this is a more realistic Christmas tree for like their big family of like, what, 8? So definitely would recommend both the different functional pile of presents by SYB and Vision Pixels as well. Another cool recolor or swatch by SYB as well is the storage boxes. So these are the storage boxes in which your Sims can select holiday decorations or rummage for them. So I'm gonna have Aisha go ahead and rummage for some holiday decorations. And I just like these. I think these are more pleasing to the eye than the bright red and green ones that come with the seasons pack. So definitely would recommend these as well. They work just like the normal ones. It's just they look a little better in my opinion. Let's see, girl, what you finna come up with?
Huh?
Where the hell y'all where you get this from? I'm gonna move the little snow. Oh, look, you got a little buddy. Okay, I'm gonna move this little snowman right here. So yes, definitely would recommend both the functional pile of presents and the storage box for some cute little replacement, you know, different swatches, different variations to add a little bit more realism to your game and make your game unique. So definitely would recommend those for the holiday season. I am here with Aisha and Amala. I'm going to highlight another mod that I like, and that is the clean house mod. And what this mod does is essentially you can click on any floor in your house and you have 2 different little options that pop up. There's the clean house option, and then there's also the ask to clean out a house, where you can ask another Sim to help clean the house. So, okay, so she got mommy brain a little bit, so I'm gonna have her ask Amala to clean.
Dabishi Slekam? Yeah,
Or to
this
help
far.
clean.
Ken Kuya.
Ah.
Ni bor. Oh.
And so now Amala's gonna go add the oh yeah, she did have mommy brain. I'm so weak, she really had mommy brain. So Amala's gonna go add some clothes into the washing machine. And so I like this because if there's a lot of things in the house that need to be cleaned, your Sims will go clean it up and kind of go like on a cleaning spree or whatnot. So I do enjoy this, just kind of watching them go around. And then like I mentioned, it helps if you have a plate that's stuck somewhere, because I had a plate that was stuck in one of my Sims' house the other day. Oh my gosh, and it was pissing me off so bad I could not find out where it was. So yes, girl, help your mom out. That mommy brain is kicking her ass. She don't know how to pick up a plate no more.
Yabasane.
So I definitely would recommend the clean house mod. Oh, I was about to say, is you good? Okay. They're funny. Y'all know me. I've been so used to playing with Sasha and in my normal household, so interacting with a new household it's been killing me. So definitely 100% would recommend this mod in order to keep your guys' Sims house clean. So definitely would recommend. The next mod I'm gonna highlight are kind of like wardrobe tweaks by the same creator, and those of course will be linked down below, so be sure to check out the description and check out those creators as well. But I'm going to be using Anthony here. And Anthony is Amala's brother, so he is the middle child. He's the youngest boy. And I'm gonna be having Anthony, I'm gonna have him go on a little jog. And so the first little mod is going to be the no auto change after jogging. And so we finna get the vibes right. Hold on, let's get the vibes right. Let's get the vibes right. Go ahead and throw on a little hip hop, get him, you know, prepped and ready. Yeah. And we're gonna go for a little jog. And started warming up a little bit. Damn, you was only at level 2. You needed to go for a little jog or something, bro. Okay, I'm gonna have him finish jogging. I don't want him going too far. So I'm gonna have him finish jogging. And so this is the mod, boom, period. So usually, typically, EA maxes game, whatever, immediately after jogging, your Sims will change into whatever stupid little outfit they had. And I think that that's just not realistic at all. I'm not gonna come out here, look, hold on, look, cause look, bruh sweating. Why would I change into my fresh, clean clothes immediately after? It just wasn't realistic for me. So I think that was a really good mod by that creator. I believe it is... I'm not having to turn off his earphones. But yeah, so that little wardrobe tweak is by Sims World. And I'm also going to highlight the other wardrobe tweak that came by the same creator. And that is the auto robe after shower. So since Anthony just took a shower, I'm going to have him go take a brisk little shower, clean up, bro, sweaty. Yeah, go ahead. You get to run in too. Okay, so Anthony's taking his shower now. Okay, so Anthony's now out the shower, and so instead of it being the normal like towel that would come when they get out the shower, this mod essentially fix your face. There we go. Damn, I was gonna say fix your face. Now Anthony is out the shower, and Anthony, rather than having a towel wrapped around his waist, he has a robe on. And this is gender neutral, so it works for everybody. And I think that's just so much more realistic. It's a cute little touch to your game. So definitely would recommend looking into this small little override. It makes it makes a little difference in my opinion. Moving on to the next little mod or little gameplay override by Sims World as well, and is a part of the wardrobe tweaks that they released, is the career outfit option on your dresser. So I'm gonna use Bo here, and Bo is just so serious. This is the oldest son out of everybody. Bo is in the military, and so I feel like it's realistic that when you get up in the morning, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you change into whatever career outfit you have. So with this option, it gives the career button on all dressers that your Sims can change into their career fit. So I'm gonna have Bo change into his career outfit. We love a good military man. So now Bo has on his little military outfit, and I haven't tweaked it or anything either. So this is just, the regular Maxis one. But if you, for instance, modify your career outfits, it will be the modified one. And I think that this is really good for like storytelling, or just like, being more realistic if your Sims have like a nighttime routine or a daytime routine before they go to work or whatnot. So I think that this is a small tweak. It's cute. I like him walking around here sometimes, or going on a jog. I like when he goes on a jog in his military fit. I feel like that's so realistic. I'm gonna have him go on a jog right now. Yeah, hut two. I totally gotta tweak his little outfit or whatever, but so I feel like this is realistic, because like if he's a soldier, he's definitely doing his drills in uniform, or like in a uniform of some sort, I think. But I think this is cute, so I think it could be cute for like storytelling purposes. But all in all, I would definitely recommend those wardrobe tweaks by Sims. They're small mods, but I feel like they make such a little difference in your game, so definitely would 100% recommend. So the next mod I want to highlight, it's an override really, is this Uno card override. Now I know I have shown y'all a Uno card override, but this one is different. This one is in Simlish, and it is of course by the wonderful Large Tater Tots, and she also made another override for Spades as well, but it's in Simlish. I'm sorry, I'm gonna always choose something over Simlish over something in English when it comes to my game. So I really had to download it, and of course y'all know how the game works. It overrides the normal playing games, or the normal card games that come with the game. So I'm gonna have Hamala play a little game with her brother and her grandmother, and they just look so good. The colors, the cards themselves, they look so good. The little stacks, the draw fours. So I mean, I love a good Uno card override. Y'all know me, I'm a love a good Uno card override. So shout out to Large Tater Tots for these. But definitely would recommend this little override. Cute for little family time during the holidays as well. So definitely would recommend. Switching to another household, I have here with me Miss Melanie Dupree, and I'm going to use Melanie to highlight my next few little mods that I think would have worked perfectly in your guys' game. If you guys are looking for a little more realism in your game and a little more aestheticness as well, the first mod is going to be the Lo-Fi Station, and this is also by Sims World as well. And what the Lo-Fi Station is tuning, where essentially you introduce a new genre on your Sims for your Sims to listen to. So as you can see here, right under Land Pop, we now have the lo-fi station, and so I'm gonna have us play it. And this mod comes with several different. Who is developing quirks right now? Don't play with me. So I love this mod because it comes with little lo-fi sounds, and it's so calming, so peaceful, and just the perfect little touch to your game so you can add a little more realism to it. I love working to lo-fi music, so I'm gonna change the volume just a little bit. We're gonna put on a medium. Oh Lord, here he come. Here he come. Aww.
Yes.
Aww. Girl, we not gonna do a circus today. Chill out. But yeah, definitely I would 100% recommend the lo-fi mod. I think this is such a cute little touch to your game, so definitely would recommend. I'm gonna have Melanie come sit here so we can highlight our next mod. Look at her trying to walk around Bentley. And the next mod, I think this is also by Sims World. Shout out to Sims World for real. Like, but no, real talk. Shout out to Sims World. My game is now like entirely full of her mods and tweaks. So shout out to her. Definitely would recommend that creator. I'm gonna use Melanie to highlight one of my favorite mods, and that is the virtual therapy mod. I recently installed it, and I think it is super cute, you know, for your Sims to think about their mental health and mental well-being. So the Sim Mind Care, there is options on the computer, and then there's also options on the phone. You get like a little mobile app. So you have a mobile app that says Sim Mind Care. You can learn about Sim Mind Care, research coping mechanisms. You can speak to a therapist on a video call or speak to a therapist in a private chat room, and you can essentially do all of that on the computer as well. With this one, you can report a therapist, read their DEI statement, register and learn about the different package options that they have. There's also a student portal for Sims that are enrolled in either Brightchester or in what is the other one? Foxbury. So Sims that are enrolled in Foxbury or Brightchester, and your Sims can attend group therapy sessions. They can get a mental health assessment, and they can speak to a therapist on a video call. So I'm gonna have her attend a group session right now. So your Sims then kind of like are in like a Zoom call kind of, and they're talking to their computer in a group session. And Miss Melanie is having a midlife crisis. So I think this works perfect when you're dealing with situations like this, when your Sims are going through traumatic events such as like death with the new life and death expansion pack, or midlife crisis for Sims like Melanie. So Melanie attended her group therapy session, and she got a buff. New perspectives from attending group therapy. Melanie is buzzing with fresh insights. Hearing different viewpoints has sparked new ideas for coping and healing. So she is now currently inspired, and so I think that's so cute, you know, helping your Sims kind of develop a new mindset and learn how to cope with things that occur in their lives, especially if you put your Sims through hell like I do, because Miss Melanie has Miss Melanie has been through it, okay? But definitely would recommend the virtual therapy mod if you guys are looking for a little more realism in your game. 100% recommend. While I'm also here with Melanie, I also want to hone in on another little override that I have, and that is the normal UI picture override. So as you can see, Melanie is inspired, but her face is not like abnormally crazy or anything like that. She's not smiling incoherently. We're gonna get into Maya here in a second. So once again, her facial UI is just like a blank straight face. And so Kamari, one of the boys in the house, he also has like a normal face. So I like this because especially when your Sims are like scared or like extra flirty, I didn't like all the extraness that was in the bottom of my screen. Like, just fix your face, like how I was telling little boy earlier, fix your face. So definitely would recommend that little override if you guys just want like a little touch of like more realism to your game in this very unrealistic pixel world of The Sims. Moving on to the next override that I have in my game, I'm going to be using Miss Zara here. This is the youngest, this is the baby of the Dupree family. I'm going to be using her to highlight the next little overrides that I have in my game, and that is some movie overrides. So I did previously have a different set of overrides, but then I found some different movie ones with a ton of variety, which some of you guys might have heard about it before, but if you haven't, I'm going to leave the link down below to the creator in the Tumblr post. And I love this. I have several different options from them. For example, I have like Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what the Carters were watching earlier. Home Alone, which is like perfect for the Christmas season. I'm gonna have Zara turn it on. Like, so cute. Home Alone. I think I have, what else do I have? Oh, we have Girlfriends. That's so Raven. Cinderella. And when I say Cinderella, I'm not talking about Cinderella. Baby, we talk about the Brandy version, okay? And she loves this movie. Like, this is her favorite movie. She's always constantly watching this. Yup, I know, girl. I know. And so now she's feeling flirty. From watching a romantic comedy, the flirtatious inclinations are strong after viewing the steamy romance. And Zara is like your average little like teen. Like when I was a teen, yes, I was watching all the romantic comedies. And moving into the next mod, I was reading all of those books I shouldn't have been reading, such as The Coldest Winter Ever. So I'm gonna have Zara stop reading so I can show you guys. And these are some more book overrides that your Sims can have in game. So I distinctly remember reading this book in high school, The Coldest Winter Ever. And these are like, you know, like black novels that, you know, everyone's kind of read. You've had to read at least once or at least watched a movie that was a depiction of one of these. But these I think are great. There's so many different options that you could choose from. Let me actually show you guys the bookcase. But there's several different options you could choose from. And there's like a down chick, chances, candy liquor, 19-year-old Candy Ray Montoya, an ex-drug runner for the Gabriano crime family and former foster child, dreams of becoming a hip-hop superstar. If only someone would discover her talents. Like, these were my high school years. I'm not gonna lie. I love these kind of books. The one that Zara is reading right now is a romance novel. Winter is a young, wealthy daughter of a prominent Brooklyn drug-dealing family. Quick-witted, sexy, and business-minded, she knows and loves the streets like the curves of her own body. But when a cold winter wind blows her life in a direction she doesn't want to go, her street smarts and seductive skills are put to the test of a lifetime. Unwilling to lose, this ghetto girl will do anything to stay on top. But Zara has reread this book so many times, but I definitely recommend this because, you know, I love books. I love my Sims that read books. I personally used to love reading books, and I see like that love for books. Zara is a book lover, so this like works very perfectly. She's a bookworm. This works perfectly, especially for like a Sim like her who loves books, and you want a little bit more variety and realism to it as well. So definitely would recommend these more additional book options, and those links will be available down below for that creator in that post as well. Another mod I would highly recommend is the Home Regions mod, and the reason why I want to highlight this mod is Maya was like halfway across the world while I'm trying to have her showcase something for y'all, and I came across this like super cute townie. And so this is Cash Sterling. This is made by someone on the gallery, and he's on horseback in Chestnut Ridge, and I use the Home Regions mod specifically to assign Cash and his horse to this region. And so with the Home Regions mod, if you press shift and then click on, you know, any flooring or whatever, you have the option to move townies around, and you have the option to select home regions for different townies and for your Sims as well. And so I like this because it's realistic. I would rather have a Sim on horseback that looks like they're supposed to actually live in Chestnut Ridge rather than a Sim who looks like they're supposed to be living in rather than like a city living townie in Chestnut Ridge. So this mod helps to incorporate some realism in it. I love that it's 10:41 at night and Maya's on her way home and she ran past Mr. Sterling on horseback. So I definitely 100% recommend this mod. I think it's such a game changer, especially when creating save files or, you know, working on a save file or a let's play, and you don't want those random townies popping up in your scene and it looks just a mess in the background, because it's like, why in the world do you have on a Del Sol Valley tourist outfit and you live in freaking you live in Chestnut Ridge. Like, for real, I would scream if I saw someone in a Hawaiian shirt in Chestnut Ridge. So definitely would recommend the Home Regions mod by the Home Regions mod. I will leave the link down below, so definitely check it out. I live by it at this point. This mod's never coming out my game. Never. It's like me and the height slider, never coming out. So definitely recommend. Moving into our next mod, this is Miss Maya Dupree, and this is the oldest daughter out of the Dupree household. She was halfway across the world when I found her, halfway across Chestnut Ridge. But I'm going to be using her to highlight the next mod, and that is another series of paint overrides. And I'm going to have her go ahead and make a, let's just go ahead and make a large surrealism painting. All right, girl, just get to it. And so, just like the previous overrides I have mentioned for painting overrides, this incorporates lots of more different frames and images for your Sims to paint. And of course, you can frame them. I like these. They're a little bit more on like the vintage side almost. I feel like they align better with this current household that I have, personally, in my opinion. And also just the type of art that I imagine Maya to be doing. So I'm gonna let her finish up her little painting. So Maya's just reached level 6 of her painting skill. And she's just about done with it. And this is like, oh my god, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. But I would highly recommend these paint overrides because this is gorgeous. I'm actually might put this up in her room. This is so pretty. It's like the door. It's like the door to heaven. That's so pretty. She ate that. You ate that, Miss Girl. You did indeed. Just for that, I'm gonna have you call over your little whatever, so we can highlight our next few little mods. I'm gonna have her invite him over to the current lot.
Simbozi, Shanisigo. Bumida Fueno. Meshka.
Okay, so Anthony Carter will be right over. I'm gonna have her change, maybe put on her little PJs. And so the ability to also call Sims like later and whatever, that's also another mod. I think it's like the call anytime mod. I would recommend it, but the last time I checked, it was like on Mod The Sims, and there was reports of the Mod The Sims being wrong with it. So I'll still link it below. It's like a little bonus mod for you guys, so you can call your Sims whenever, because like it's 1 o'clock in the morning and we were able to invite her, I'm not gonna call this her boyfriend, but we'll get into her, Anthony and Maya's relationship a little bit more once I introduce them properly in episode 1 of my next Let's Play. But yeah, I think that helps because like, man, I hate when I used to call my Sims and I'd be like, I'm sleeping. So no, definitely recommend that mod as well. We're gonna go downstairs and wait for Anthony to get here. They live next door to each other, so he should be here any day. Oh my god, this dog was all up in the trash. Go give him a bath. Oh, Anthony's here. I'm so bad. She gotta give that dog a bath. Oh my god. Okay, so Anthony is here. Anthony is here, and I am controlling Anthony so I can highlight this next mod. Yo, he hates it here. He says it's so dirty in here. The next mod, and that is the Watch Together on a Laptop mod. So in order for this mod to work, you do have to ensure that your Sims have a laptop in their inventory, which he has 2. I don't know why, but with this option, your Sims can watch TV or watch a movie together on the laptop, and it's like a romantic interaction. So you just kind of click on any seating area like a couch and you click watch together with. All right, girl, stand up. So they both have to be standing as well. So we're gonna go ahead and have him watch it together with Maya.
Parsife Froben, Limino, Quar Gorbane.
Lasarik. Fabi.
Fruk, Chesane Clonkus Lanaga, Garabu Bropfrosh. Fweb. Wanawatsu. Arabev.
And so I love this mod. It is such a romantic interaction, and your Sims will like get happy or get flirty from it afterwards. Aww. So I definitely love this interaction, and this of course is by Utopia, and y'all know I love their mods, and I didn't download this for a while, but I really regret not downloading it sooner for sure. So I'm just gonna have them stop watching it together. And so now, look at Zara coming down being nosy. Look at her. So they're gonna put the little laptop down, stand up, so on and so forth. And so now, for instance, Anthony now has a buff himself. Dreamy goodnight from watching videos together. Staying up late to watch one last video together makes them feel closer than ever. As they drift off, they're filled with warm, loving thoughts. And then Maya also got a buff as well. Night owl flirt from watching videos together. Cuddling up for a late night video leads to flirty exchanges and tender touches, making the night feel thrilling and intimate. So definitely would recommend this mod for a little bit more intimacy between your Sims, and a little more realism. So definitely would recommend. And I'm also going to use Anthony and Maya to highlight one more thing, and that is the hickies mod. And with this option, your Sims can give each other hickeys. So I'm gonna have Anthony come give Maya a little hickey or whatever.
Oh, that was sneaky.
Girl, you going outside to react to snow? That's your fault. Then you better run right inside. Is it a blizzard? Oh, he's giving her a hickey in the blizzard. Yeah.
Rochi.
And so now that he gave her hickeys, they actually pop up on her neck, and I think that is just so. That's so cute. It's so realistic. I like. How can you say no to this? This is perfect. And they're so cute. Are they on both sides? Yes, they're on both sides. So definitely recommend. I think it's so realistic. I think it's cute. And I think they also get a buff from it as well. They also do get a buff from it. So Maya got a buff. Hickey, Maya's neck is covered in love bites. Someone must like you. So then they'll kind of stick around. I think they stick around for like a day, like normal. So definitely would recommend those two mods for a little bit more romance in your game. Definitely would recommend.
Oh, Schwabby.
Another mod I would definitely recommend is Conversation Tweaks by Bienshin. And I like this because it helps your Sims conversate better like normal pixel people. Your Sims who have like better understandings or similar likes and interests will have, you know, better conversations. So for instance, Maya and Anthony both love drawing, so they talk about color theory and different arts a lot, and it's common and it's like autonomous as well. Great thing about this mod is like when your Sims have a deep conversation, they'll have a deep conversation for longer. And then like they were just having a conversation, they learned all their traits like in a very normal way. Like the way that the conversation was tweaked, like you learned that he's a Gemini. Oh, what's your sign? We learned that he's a maker. What do you enjoy doing? Then we learned like a little trait about him. He's a woohoo lover. And then of course like the conversation followed and it flowed in a very like realistic way. And then like for instance, Anthony's interactions are set up to have a deep conversation with Maya, continue to have a deep conversation, and then reveal a deep secret. So I feel like that tweaks your conversations to be more realistic, especially if like you have romance or family dynamics. They're not going to be talking about like I greatly dislike when my Sims talk about something that's so off, like for example, vampires, you know, like the debating an existence of a vampire and stuff. I feel like that interaction is constantly spammed, and it's like I find it highly realistic that my Sims are going to talk about vampires all the time. So with the conversation tweaks, it allows your Sims to have more realistic and natural conversations. So I definitely would 100% recommend the conversation tweaks mod in order for a little bit more realism in your game, so your Sims aren't talking about crazy stuff and they're actually talking about family or gossip or revealing deep secrets to one another as they're like building their relationship. So definitely would recommend that tweak by Bienshin. And I'm also gonna highlight another mod by Bienshin, and that is the trait overhaul. And so with the trait overhaul by Bienshin as well, this essentially modifies base game traits to make them kind of more intense, kind of. I was previously using Chingyu's 100 base game traits, and they were just a little too intense for my liking. But with the trait overall, I can say that I've seen a major difference. My artistic sims are so much better at being artists, you know, like for instance Maya, she made one painting and leveled up. Zara, for instance, her reading, she levels up her reading skill, her writing skill very quickly because she's a bookworm. So stuff like that. So I think the trait overall is a good mod that I would implement into your game to have your sims characteristics actually be more a part of them and actually help you more in your gameplay as well, because the artistic sim shouldn't have like the same like skill learning as like a non-artistic sim when it comes to painting and stuff. Like they should learn at a much more faster rate, and the trait overall helps with stuff like that. So I would definitely 100% recommend the trait overall. And damn near every mod from Banshee, I've went and mass downloaded millions of their mods, and I can say I feel a real difference in my game, in the overall realism of it, and the overall just how my gameplay is. So definitely would recommend both of those mods by Banshee. Moving into our last segment of today's video, I'm going to be highlighting 2 cast mods that have made such a big difference when it's come to populating my worlds and with townies, and also overall base game overrides and pack overrides that always help, because I hate when we get stuff from different packs that are just unrealistic that we're actually going to use them, especially those that use custom content consistently. So I love a good base game or pack game override, especially for cast objects. So the first one is going to be these eyebrow overrides. So what these essentially do is they replace base game eyebrows, so the base game eyebrows that come with the game, and the texture and how they look change, and essentially they're made to look more realistic. So for these are base game eyebrows, but like these are the ones that I'm using on this townie specifically. And as you can see, the stroking and everything of the eyebrows are so much better. They actually look like real eyebrows. They almost look close to CC eyebrows, and I'm not gonna lie, I would probably use this on a normal sim as well. Even the thin eyebrows, like the thin eyebrows, this eats. More thin eyebrows, for example, even the drawn on eyebrows, there's just like, they look more realistic. There's more hair there rather than looking like basic EA Maxis eyebrows or whatnot. I definitely would recommend that, and the link to that override will be down below. And the next mod I want to highlight are these piercing overrides. So what these piercing overrides do is they minimize and adjust, I think, like the placement of some of the facial piercings that come with the base game, Discovery University, and like Eco Lifestyle. So for example, this eyebrow piercing that she has, I want to say this is Discovery University. So yes, so the normal EA one that EA gave us with the Discovery University pack, it is so big and bulky and it is not cute. I would never use that eyebrow piercing, but thanks to the override that I have, I'm able to kind of use it so that my townies can look a little bit more distinctive and have those distinctive features that I like to have in my sims that I make. It also does override the nose piercings as well. The hoop nose piercing is from Eco Lifestyle, and then I think the stud is from Discovery University. So once again, they're definitely not as big and bulky, and they are resized and everything. So I definitely like this because now I can have my townies have piercings as well. So this helps when you're like, you know, building your save file or just doing townie makeovers. Now your townies can have distinctive items such as piercings and stuff like that from the packs that we use on a daily basis within our game. And not have to always use custom content, because I personally like to save my custom content for like my main character sims, and I think that's kind of the vibe I've been going for lately. So with both of these, and plus like with default eyes, default skin, I didn't really have to do much for this townie. I think I just did hair, makeup, and that's pretty much it. So like that helps, because now I honestly can kind of put this townie in my game and she'd be cute, she would match, she would fit. So definitely would recommend both of those cast replacements, and those will be linked down below as well. All right, y'all, I think I'm gonna leave this video here. As always, be sure to like, comment, share this video with a friend, and subscribe, and check out the description below for links to all the mods and overrides mentioned in today's video. Also be sure to leave me a comment and let me know which one of these mods I've mentioned today was your favorite, and if you guys would like to see more from the Duprees and the Carters. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays from my family to yours, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.